morning, people. Trying to get my dribble right. Let's talk some boxing. Put these up. Got upcoming project for sneakerheads. Had to pull these out the tuck. Top secret. Good morning. Sandy, what's good, pimp? Good afternoon, pardon. Good morning on the West Coast. Tay, what's good? Y'all share this live. Boom, boom, boom. Let's talk boxing. Fight night was last night. Did y'all watch the fight? Did y'all watch the fight? That's what people pay to see. Last night, that's what people pay to see. Man, that was my first time seeing Porter fight, man. Hold on. Hold on. I heard of him. That nigga's a little rooster. That nigga's a pit bull, man. Peace, peace. Good morning. He really be pressing the issue. He got the Joe Frazier pit bull style. He really be pressing the issue. He stay at you, boy. If you're not letting your hands go, you're gonna be in some trouble. Shout out to Terrence Bud Crawford, and shout out to Shawn Porter. That was a very entertaining fight. That's what a title fight's supposed to be about. Yeah, all action. Bring the ruckus. Yeah, that was my first time seeing Shawn Porter fight. I believe his style of fighting, he said go back and watch some of his fights. Never been in a boring fight. Yeah, he get it. He bring the ruckus. He bring it, man. Even when he got dropped the second time, man, you see he was pounding the fucking ring like he wasn't dead. I don't know if he said he like that every fight. I don't know if they should have stopped that. It's his family is in his corners, you know, and they don't want him to get hurt or nothing like that. But looked at me like he had a lot more fight in him. Looked at me like he got the first knockdown. He kind of ran into it, pressing the issue with his style of fight, and his face is caught right out there. His defense is his offense for the most part. He be just bringing it. But he got caught out there, hit him square in the face. Bang! And you can see the way it dropped him. It stunned him. Boom, that's a knockdown. The second one, it was a flurry. He got caught in a flurry, man. I don't know if they should have stopped that. I don't know if they should have stopped that. He said Porter can't beat the top guys. That's my first time seeing him fight. I heard of him. His name been ringing. His dad knows Bud is a killer. He ain't want to give Bud a chance to punish him. It seemed like Bud was getting stronger as the fight was going on and shit. It seemed like Bud was getting stronger. Bud in great shape. His punches, the punches that he caught him with, they was crisp. Right on the button, like some shit that's really taught in the gym. Squab Cooks. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Subscribe to the channel. I don't know what to think about the heavyweight division. I mean, Tyson Fury, whatever, but that weight class that Porter and Crawford and all of them is in, I never really believed in Bud because of his resume. Man, Bud be getting it in, yo. We got to see Errol Spence versus Crawford next. Exactly. That's everybody started talking about that immediately after the fight. He said he liked that every fight. Sheesh. That little nigga a tornado. How much do he weigh? Man, if you ain't throwing your hands, man, he come to do bodily harm to you. Straight up. He began the fight throwing a combination at Crawford. Soon as the bell rang, ran straight out there. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning to the West Coast. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We monetize now. So I'm actually a part of the YouTube community now. He said Porter always gets reckless. Every fight. AB dropped him too when they fought. That's what he strike me as that type. Because when he got caught the first time, he kind of like ran out there. Most fighters don't get caught out there like that. When you get caught out there like that, you know what the outcome is. Straight to the canvas. He said Bud resume is not on the level of Porter, but he finished everybody. Yeah, he do. I could see Porter being in a lot more fights than if I was a boxing promoter. I would definitely try to book Shawn Porter fights because you know you're gonna get a fucking fight. He said Gully TV Sports, it was ridiculous for his dad to throw the towel. It was back and forth. I just said that. I don't know if it was her. I think it was too soon. He looked like he had he looked like he had a lot more fight in him than me, man. Straight up. Make sure y'all follow me on IG at Gully TV Sports. Porter has fought all of the top names. Like I said, I've been hearing his name for a minute. He said, you got to see Spence versus Porter. That was on some 80s shit. You gonna have me looking him up all day. Yeah, he's totally new to my platform. Shawn Porter, fire. Where he from? Where is he from? Ohio. Midwest putting out fire. They putting out boxers. It's been like that. Been like that. This is off the record. I just have to say this. I'm gonna say it on my big platform. They the feds seem to believe that they found the location. They didn't find a body yet, or they didn't find a. He's supposed to be encased in a drum. They saying that Jimmy Hoffa. They said he was in New Jersey. They got a lot of different people, credible people, saying at different times, like people not knowing each other, saying that he was in New Jersey. And they saying his body is at this landfill in New Jersey, in this area where it's located at. It was often depicted in The Sopranos and shit, go figure. But I don't know if they gonna find him, but they seem to believe that they located the location where he was buried at. Somebody gave a deathbed confession. Somebody gave a deathbed confession saying that that their father, who probably was deceased, was approached by some people and ordered to seal his body in a drum. But yeah. Anyway. Everyone kept saying Spence left the fight because he was salty, but actually he just passed at Porter's. He's pissed at Porter's dad. Black is power. Good afternoon. Porter retired in Porter's fight. He retired. He from Ohio but live in Vegas. He retired in the post-fight press conference. Why? I don't know. That might be it. That might be it. I doubt it if he done boxing, though. I seen this before. Y'all know what boxing retirements is like. We seen this before. He said, yeah, he quit. He just emotional. He be back. He said he 0-4 in title fights, but he excited as hell and he don't duck no rag. he retired because he lost his last 4 or 5 fights. Or if he on that type of losing streak, it might be time to step down, man. Find something else to do. Find something else to do. I understand boxing for money. No, I don't. But it might be time to find something else to do. Damn. Just when I got down with him, he retiring. He got a fan. He converted me last night. He said, I didn't watch hours of fight last night. Them niggas was fighting like cats and dogs. Especially like in the later rounds, the 10th, the 9th. He had his own podcast on YouTube, the Porter Fight podcast. Everybody got a podcast. God damn it. He said he ain't won in 3 years. Did you watch BMF last night? Nah, I fell asleep waiting on the episode to be uploaded and shit. I'm gonna check it out in a minute. Don't tell me what happened. I know the last episode they was on that nigga Lamar ass. In real life, the real life story about Leighton, his name is Leighton Simon, I think. Simon Leighton, something like that. That's the real Lamar. He on he's on you. He got a story on YouTube about him and Meech's confrontation. Like, this shit was a real big deal, big problem in real life and shit. Y'all got me ready to go check that joint out right now. I just had to get on here and kick it with y'all about this boxing, man. Shawn Porter. Let's not forget all them losses were toss-ups and extremely close and competitive. Y'all don't try and play Shawn. She said Leighton Simon. I like him. Dudes like him make boxing. You need pugilists in boxing. You need dudes to go in there and want to rip. Them guys that rip like that, they normally be getting caught. They normally be getting caught. You seen the outcome last night. Good afternoon. Oh, I got a fire-ass interview I'm about to upload in like 30 minutes on the big channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Real Gully TV. I interviewed the director of the Haitian Polo I interviewed the director of the Haitian Polo documentary. It's cracked. It's maybe about 40 minutes. A lot of information about fashion. We're going to keep pushing this agenda, hip-hop, sports, and fashion. Brian back yet? Man, Giannis outplayed Anthony Davis so bad the other night. Davis shoot too many fucking jump shots. He need to eliminate the jump shot from his resume. I know he's hit some. He's hit a big one. He hit a big one last year when we went to the title. But he need to stop shooting jump shots, for real. Spence and Crawford coming soon. Crawford is a free agent after last night. Lakers is the 9th seed in the West right now. Getting our ass whooped on a regular. I don't know what the fuck they think they doing. I don't. I didn't expect it to be like this. I know it's gonna be fixed though. I know it's gonna be fixed. Get ready for the playoffs. Believe that. He said going to the fights is like the fashion show. It's always been like that. Everybody iced out, dressed nice. It's always been like that. Yeah, we suck, bro. And we won't be right until like February. Yeah. All of the fights have always been like that. If you watch the Rayful Edmond documentary, he met Melvin Butler, his drug connect from the West Coast, at at that fucking fight. If you've seen the Young Boys Incorporated story or the story about Maserati Rick, White Boy Rick and all of them, they was all at the Thomas Hearns Marvin Hagler fight. That's always been a draw. Frank Lucas, you seen that in the movie American Gangster? Frank Lucas and all of the big drug boys. My parents was even at the Ali Frazier fights. He said Tatum was going crazy on y'all. Put AD at the 3. He's not built for that paint. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He could be one of the best big men in the league if he sat down there and played. He said, do people get robbed after the fight, or is it good vibes? Protect your neck. Shout out to the Wu. Make sure y'all keeping up with the Wu-Tang series too. I think this BMF episode, is this the last one for right now? Is this the last one? Is this the last one right now? This last episode, is that it for the first season? It's gonna be fucked up if it's over. Damn. The season over, fam. That shit went by so fast. That shit went by so... This is my homeboy's promotion company and shit. Keep it 100. Shout out to old boy 100. You see him on my Instagram as well as my YouTube channel. He did the report about the URL battle rap. He said that Poe news a trip, huh, Gully? It ain't credible. It ain't. You can't believe the shit that you hear. Everything is speculation right now. The guy who Glaze posted on his channel, I talked to him yesterday. I talked to him on FaceTime. I seen him face to face. The guy who Glaze posted on his channel talking about who is allegedly Alpo's killer had nothing to do with that shit. Had nothing to do with that shit. He don't know. He says, I don't know where this nigga got my name from. Like, he don't know Glaze. He has nothing to do with this shit, and this nigga went and got pictures of this man and made a video about talking about this is his alleged killer. You can't show somebody's face to the world and say, you basically spreading a false rumor. He said the Lakers so slow on defense. The last scene of BMF set the mood for season 2. That shit gonna be classic. Glaze a noodle. It's certain shit you would think he would know better than to do. That puts somebody's life in danger. To say that puts somebody's life in danger and shit. Like, for real. The Bulls, the Bucks, the Heat, the Knicks, the Eastern Conference is getting busy. The Eastern Conference is fire right now. They fire. For real. They be getting in the Lakers' ass. We got to figure something out. He said the Heat, Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Buckets, Bam, Tyler, they getting it on. Ain't nobody got nothing for the Lakers, man. When we get our shit together, we out of here. Crawford, the truth. Shawn Porter is the truth. Shawn Porter's the truth. Shout out to him. They said that he went out on a win streak and he's retired. I respect athletes and shit. He was just like a little reckless. He said DeMar and Zach, the best duo in the league. You probably can say that currently. DeMar Rosen, he raising hell right now. I believe it has a lot to do with the Lakers choosing Russell Westbrook over him. He said, if y'all get it right, we'll get it right. Y'all share this live stream. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter @GullyTV1 and on Instagram @GullyTVSports. Shawn Porter, he says Steph is going off so far. Steph Curry is the league MVP right now. He has abnormal range. He has abnormal range. It's getting to the point where it's looking like you got a better chance of him missing if he wide open. If somebody in his face, he hitting that shit. He hitting that shit. For real. Dublin, Georgia, and David Reese. Good afternoon. Check out Jerron Boots, Ennis Crawford. I fuck with Zach. I fuck with the Bulls. I'm a fan of basketball. I love good basketball. The Lakers are my favorite team. The Knicks have been my team on the East Coast. You feel me? But in between that, if a guy nice is nice. Period. He already got the record at 402. Steph is insane. The league ain't seen nobody that's putting up them threes like that, man. Ever. For real. He said John Moran is a problem. He is. I just wanted to get in here and kick it about that fight last night. Make sure y'all check out the highlights if you didn't check out the fight. Great championship bout. Everything that the fans paid their money to see. For some reason about that fight, I don't know, it shouldn't be this way. Seeing that violence, I don't know, that competitive violence, man. It just made me feel I was like on a natural high after watching that fight. I was like, damn, man, why did they stop it? Why did they stop that fight? It made no sense to stop that fight, man. That boy wasn't hurt, especially considering he on a losing streak. Like, let this nigga get whooped, man. If he, damn. He said Bud Crawford a beast. His dad. It's his father, though. So, you know. Klay Thompson return next week. Everybody's saying Crawford and Spence should be up next. He said, nah, Bud was going to do him dirty. I don't know. He probably had the fight well under control, man, but I don't think they should have stopped it. I don't think he should have stopped it. Especially if he was responding and Porter was responding. Klay won't be the same on defense after those surgeries. You can get help on defense. If he can shoot and score, it's lit. Bud is the best closer in boxing. He's very fucking precise and accurate. He's accurate. That first knockdown hit him right on the button. Boom. He said the Lakers gonna lose in the first round and blame Russ. Bron gonna walk free. Impossible. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I just wanted to kick it up for a minute. Shawn Porter is probably one of my new favorite athletes, even though he lost last night. He definitely bring the ruckus. And him applying so much pressure probably led to his demise last night. Shout out to Bud Crawford. Make sure y'all follow me on IG at Gully TV Sports. And make sure you follow on the big page, The Real Gully TV. He said it's Russ' fault. Watch how they blame Russ. Yeah, right. I'm up out of here.